have Stuart Nash in studio. He's a theatre and TV director, as well as Jackie. She's an actor, and today we're talking about the trial of Dedan Kimathi. This is off the book by Ngugi wa Thiong'o and Mushere Murgor, right? So I want to ask you, Jackie, what's the most shocking thing you learned about Dedan Kimathi as a young Kenyan? You know, off of this production, and you're like, oh my God, impossible. Yeah.
That has caught me off guard. What can I say?
Yeah. I can give you a head start. So for me, one of the things that I learned about Dedan Kimathi, honestly, is that he was very smart.
Yeah, he was a teacher, yeah.
He was a teacher, and he used to write amazing letters to the governor or the government or whatever. You know, he was also an amazing leader. I just find it fascinating how these guys would spend so much time in the bushes. Can you imagine the cold?
I know.
Right? At the same time, being a leader of men, like I don't think it's easy to do that right now.
It's like an animal.
Yeah.
But to adapt, you know?
Yeah. And then, you know, he had a little voice, by the way. You would imagine that Kimathi had like a hoarse voice, like,
yes.
Yo.
Like,
da 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 da.
Like somebody we know?
Don't do that. Yeah,
like me.
Well, yeah, maybe like you. Yeah, but you know, so those are some of the things that surprised me about Dedan Kimathi. What about you?
So I was surprised about how he was a disguiser. He wrote a letter to was it the governor of Nairobi, and then he told him that he was going to have dinner with him.
Yeah.
And then the governor collected all the police officers to come and arrest him. But that night he went there disguised.
Yeah.
As a chief, as European inspector.
I saw that too. I don't know how he did that, man. That's fascinating.
So clever.
Yes. And then went back home and then wrote a letter again to the governor, telling him that thank you for the dinner last night.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And the governor was like, oh my God, where was he?
After collecting all the police officers to come and arrest him, then finding out that he went there and ate dinner and went back home.
Yeah.
If I was the governor, I would have gotten angry.
I can imagine.
That was so cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Stuart, how did you build chemistry with your team? You know, and just have like a good vibe when you're going about directing this play.
Yeah. So we do a lot. We have a lot of discussion about. Okay, like why is this character saying this at this point? How does this fit historically? You know, in the process of whatever's happening in the play. But we can direct. So, for example, we would often spend one rehearsal directing one scene, blocking one scene, but a lot of that will be discussion about the historical context of it and what are the characters doing at this point. Because some of the characters are real. And some of them are, like Stanley Mathengi's mentioned General China, but then some of the others are made up. It's so clever the way it's been written.
Yeah, I can imagine. So are you going to have like special shows like, community forums maybe, that kind of thing, student nights where they can just discuss stuff about, the whole trial, Dedan Kimathi and his history?
Wow.
That's an idea, isn't it?
It is an idea.
Yeah.
And I should have pretended that we thought of that.
Panel discussions like these.
You know what we could do? The matinee shows, the afternoon shows, we could definitely have Q&A sessions after that. Because, I feel like there's a lot of... there are gaps in... No, there were obviously gaps in my knowledge. I'm sure you've learnt a lot, Jackie, searching for it as well. So, and some of it is really... Well, a lot. It's all so interesting, but that would be brilliant. We should do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Naila.
What's your favorite character apart from yourself?
Apart from myself?
Yeah.
It's my co-partner called Boy. That guy is so lively. That character is so lively and so free.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a free character it's Boy.
And who's playing Boy?
It's Toita Mwangi.
Shout out to Toita Mwangi. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
And what about you?
My favourite character?
Yeah. Assume you were
Apart from me. Yeah.
yeah, we,
I like
you know, yeah.
It has to be Dedan Kimathi. So, wow, his monologues are so deep. They're long monologues. They just carry so much weight.
Was it
so
hard finding
poetic.
the right person to play Dedan Kimathi?
I wanted to play that from the beginning.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Was there an audition?
No.
For him, for his role?
No.
Oh my God.
You get a straight ticket?
So it's Bilal.
It works like that these days.
What we do,
book a role.
we have, actors come from different places, different casting shows. Some of them have been in shows before for us. Some of them are people that I've wanted to work with, like Thweeta. I've wanted to work with him for a while, or there are people that just come to auditions.
Yeah.
We, like Lydia, who plays Woman. Never worked with her before. She auditioned for us. Yeah. So. That's it. So they come from different places. It's not, but Bilal, who plays Dedan, he played the lead character when we did I'll Marry When I Want, and he actually won the Best Actor award for that.
So it was easy. It was easy.
So it was, and he's, often with parts, the physicality is not necessarily the main thing, but everybody knows what Dedan Kimathi looks like on that stretcher.
Yeah.
Or so it would. I wanted somebody that had a resemblance, but mainly he's an amazing actor. Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that plays Dedan Kimathi has dreads as well?
No.
Jackie, you're giving the game away.
So let me ask you a question for both of you. If Dedan Kimathi was alive and he came for the play and he sat front row, what would you want him to feel?
That we had genuinely represented his struggle.
I love that.
And actually, in the original production in 1976, Ngugi told me that his wife, when they were doing the play, she stood up and said, "That's my Dedan."
What about
she felt it was so.
Yeah. What do you think Ngugi would say if you watched this play on the day it's going to be premiering? Because you knew him personally.
Yeah, he was genuinely excited that the play was being done.
Okay.
I think he would just be excited.
Excited, yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I know that he liked the gag when we did I'll Marry When I Want. He didn't see it, but he saw clips of it, and actually he told me, I shouldn't say this, but the original director came to see our one, and he thought it was really really good because we have so much more available to us in terms of technical aspects of the theatre, as I've mentioned, and so we can do this big thing.
What about you, Jackie? What do you think Dedan would feel, watching the whole play if he was alive?
With him seeing young generation like us, remembering him and playing him, he will even be teary. That's for sure.
I can imagine.
Yeah. He will get teary.
So this is to commemorate him.
Commemorate him, commemorate Ngugi.
Both of them.
Yes, both of them.
Yeah.
Michelle Murgor as well.
Yeah.
Yes. So for a listener who is just catching this interview, how would you describe and when? I'm sure we're going to do that at the end of it. What should they expect from the play?
It's a very big production.
Okay.
There are.
Where should I come?
But
up for it for the listener. Yeah.
Okay. You should come because to experience live theatre.
Yes.
And something which is based around Kenyan history and one of Kenya's biggest heroes, most celebrated heroes. I feel that can't be beaten. I'm not saying it's because it's my production or anything. I think that combination of things is unbeatable.
I agree. And you?
Yeah.
Instead of there's a way these stories are written in books.
Yes.
So now you have to come. You would want to come to see it with your eyes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you know what's amazing?
Yes.
We have a bunch of tickets to give away.
Oh,
we have 4 tickets to give away to our amazing listener.
Yeah.
And I know, Stuart, you've got an easy question to the Spice Drive listener.
Okay, let's go for it.
So put it out there. I want you to ask it by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which prison was Dedan Kimathi incarcerated in?
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. There you
Which
go, people.
prison was Dedan Kimathi incarcerated? 0719012600. The hashtag is Spice Drive. If you get it right, we're giving you a ticket to go and enjoy this
Two
amazing
tickets,
play.
right?
Yeah. We have 4 to give away.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think a pair.
A pair
So
for a
the-
couple, maybe?
Yes, yes.
All right, so we'll
Yeah.
give away a pair of tickets.
Yeah.
2 pair. Now, there's a comment over here by an amazing listener of ours. It's called Andrew J. Franklin. He says, Kenya's political class has worked overtime since independence to minimize the impact of the mainly Kikuyu fighters who were colloquially called Mau Mau. Local history is largely an ignored subject in schools and is often misrepresented by all sides to support certain ideologies or points of view. Thank you so much, Andrew. Do you think that's true? Local history is misrepresented in
I
schools?
think, Jackie, you're better to answer that.
Exactly. Jackie, you're better off answering that one.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you think there's enough history in schools? As you're talking about, just especially with regards to some of our, freedom fighters, our heroes.
Yeah. But with today's learning,
Yeah.
I don't think most students know much about our history.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That should be reason enough to go watch this play.
Yes.
And let's talk to one of our listeners. SpiceFM, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, who are we speaking with?
My name is Wambui.
Where are you calling from, Mboy?
I'm calling from Nairobi. I'm actually driving home.
Good one. So you want to walk away with a pair of tickets to go watch this amazing play, The Trial of Dedan Kimathi?
Yes, please.
Awesome. So easy question from Stuart, who's in studio with us. He's asking, which prison was Dedan Kimathi incarcerated in?
Is it Committee Maximum Security Prison?
Yes, it is. Good stuff. How does that feel?
It was fantastic because he's one of my heroes. He's one of my celebrated heroes. So I'm really excited to watch the play. Just like you guys have been talking about, what we've read in the books is the story that has been told to us from the other perspective. But it's time we start telling our own stories in our own way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Who are you coming with?
I'll come with my friend Ronnie.
Ah, fantastic. I'll see you there.
All right.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. So that's Wambui. We'll get your number, and of course, we're going to call you back. If you want to walk away with a pair of tickets to go watch this amazing play, The Trial of Dedan Kimathi, you can call us again. Find us on that hashtag Spice Drive. The question is very simple: which prison was Dedan Kimathi incarcerated in? If you get it right, you walk away with a pair of tickets. Thank you so much, Stuart, and of course, Jackie. Any last words for folks who are coming through?
Where?
Yeah.
And how much are the tickets?
Correct.
Yes.
It's at the Kenya National Theatre from the 19th to the 29th of June.
Yeah.
And tickets are available at Kenya Buzz.
Yeah.
Now,
Easy
how much
peasy.
are the tickets?
The ticket, so the advance tickets are 1,500,
Okay.
but we do have a special Gen Z ticket at 1,000.
Do you need your ID?
Yeah. Do you have yours?
I'm
sure you
over
can
18. That's all you need to know.
That's valid.
Yeah, because we
That's
wanted to
valid.
encourage the youth to come to watch the
Right.
theatre.
Exactly.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've never done that before, actually.
Oh,
it's just the
goody.
first one we did it. The
Yeah.
first time on
But this is revolutionary. I like
This is
this.
amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Stuart.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Jackie.
much.
Thank
You
you
guys
for
are doing a
having
good
us.
job. So resourceful. It's 6 minutes to the top of the hour. More vibes in the next